Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
It's Thursday again, which means we're here streaming some stuff. This time we're doing something a little more in-depth because, well, first, hello again, I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the video assistant guy. Again, we have Alex Mejia, video producer. Now we got two new people here.
Hey!
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Ryan Mansfield. I am a QA tester here.
I'm Chris Dubois. I'm a QA lead. I've been the lead on a number of the Saints Row projects.
Okay. So today we're actually, after SGDQ ended, we thought...
So much hate.
We saw the speed run of Get Out of Hell, and we decided, like, are there any other tricks that, like, the QA testers might know that the people who run this game don't know about? Turns out there's a couple. And, I mean, you guys know the game really well since you tested it for quite a while.
Yeah, you've played the game longer than people outside the company have been able to play it.
Yeah.
Because you've been playing it all throughout development.
Yeah, I started on GAT in January of 14. Is that right?
Yeah, you started in January.
Yeah. So, yeah. We have a few things that we haven't seen people, so at the very least, you can incorporate that into your speedruns.
Yeah. So...
Rum Rusher's asking us, oh, QA testers, those are the guys that get blamed for everything even though it's not their fault.
We always find it. That's the rule.
Yeah. We try to find everything, and it's usually reported, and then it's evaluated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, let's just take... Well, actually, one more thing before we start. It's around this time that we are doing our fan census again, which gives us a lot of important information from our fans about, you know, what they like, what they don't like, what they'd like to see. A whole lot of really valuable info. So in a panel below the stream, there's a link to the survey. It'd be great if everybody here would go and fill it out, because it's really useful. And also, I believe Mike will be posting a link in the chat too.
Yeah.
And with that, let's take a look. Get out of hell!
Yeah.
Hey, there we are, GAT.
So what we found out with the stream run or the speed runs on this is that the timer actually doesn't start when you start the game. So go ahead and are you ready? Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready. The controller's not though.
Just turn it on. We might have to restart here. No, we're good.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So why don't you go ahead and start a campaign? And so the way that the timer starts on this is they actually don't start the timer until you have control of GAT, because they don't count all the cutscenes and stuff at the beginning, because I guess they're extra long.
Yeah.
And there's like this unskippable part here. So
yeah, this is good about 15, 20-ish seconds.
yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get ready to start here, and once we do, our plan time is to hit. Par time is to hit for like 55 minutes. We might be able to go lower than that, but you know, we'll see. It just depends, because this is a live speed run. It's not like a task or anything. So
yeah, and I mean, I haven't touched GAT in nearly a year, so I'm a little the rusty said.
That's not true. You played it 3 times this week.
Fair enough.
So we're probably all of us here at Volition a little rusty on GAT, because you said you haven't touched it for what, 3 months?
No, I stopped actually touching it back, I want to say in September. I was doing a lot of work on the SR4 next-gen port.
Gotcha.
After a while, so.
Alright, so what's the first thing that we're going to do here? Go ahead, Ryan, tell us so we can...
So his first trick, and one that the other speedrunners have not done, is you can jump over the edge of the interstate, and if you do it just right and don't overshoot that building,
Oh no!
it's a lot faster to get just right up the street.
Yeah.
And that's the danger of it. You can lose a lot of time doing it this way. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot before this tutorial for flight.
Yeah. So Get Out of Hell isn't really a game that has skips, really, does it?
Not that we've been able to find. I mean, we did a lot of testing, and we did find some things that did definitely in the development skip things, but they've all been fixed, and so it's actually, there's very few bugs you can take advantage of to actually like shortcut stuff.
Like there's no skips for these 3D cutscenes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, these are all like forced cutscenes to watch,
Only the video ones you can skip.
with the exception of one.
Oh yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, the one video that I worked on. Yeah, you got to watch that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So during the development of GAT, there were these tutorial cutscenes, and they're the ones with the flames on the top and the bottom. And those are the ones that I worked on. And I guess there's only one of them that you can't skip. It wasn't my decision to determine which ones you can and can't skip, but you know. So right now we're buying all of the powers that we need. And
Gonna do the flight tutorial.
flight tutorial, yes.
Alright, let's start slow.
So what's interesting about Volition and speedrunning and why we're even doing this in the first place is that,
Now get up that cliff. Now it's time to
you know, online we started noticing that people were getting interested in speedruns and like, you know, running through the game as fast as possible. And our QA department already does that on a daily basis, right? Because every time one piece of code changes in the game, you want to make sure to run through every single feature through the game. And the very first thing you do is what we call a critical path playthrough, where you essentially do all the things that are critical to essentially start the game at the beginning and, you know, get the ending credit roll, cutscene, whatever we call it, to play.
Yep.
And so you guys were on critical path playthroughs, right?
Yeah.
On the late end part of the project, yeah.
If you want some FaceTime with
We usually start crit path near the end once the game is getting closer to complete. Just make sure that everything's in there. For some reason, people really like it when they can go in a game from start to finish. I don't understand it.
You're just crazy.
I know.
So this is the one you worked on, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The unskippable.
Yeah, this is the unskippable cutscene that this is my claim to fame. I don't know, these cutscenes, we were on a really tight schedule for this, just because there was a lot of downstream on the pipeline, like for audio and for localization and for all these things. And so, like, I think I had like a day and a half to put that cutscene together.
Wow. You're changing shots a lot too, right?
Yeah, shots were basically changing like up to the minute that we were shipping it, and there was not a lot of sync to be had during that period.
Hey, let's be realistic.
So what's happening right here now? What's the current strat?
Well, I need to start working on getting some XP. So the tomes and the commentaries that are scattered throughout the city are a good way to quickly sort of nickel and dime some of the extra XP that you're going to need to get up to level 5 so you can start doing the other stuff. Wow.
Oh, geez.
This is a rough start.
Yeah, it is. It is awful.
So Ryan, for people who may not be so familiar with how this game works, this is a little different than a regular Saints Row game. Can you explain, you know, what the critical path entails?
So in a regular Saints Row game, it's usually pretty linear. You start, there are some story missions. What you have to do to get in them is different by game. Get Out of Hell's different in that we don't have any real story-related missions. Instead, we're using your level by respect by XP in order to unlock specific parts of the game. So at level 5, 10, and 15, we'll unlock a new cutscene, new things in the game will unlock. And level 15 is the one he's trying to rush to, because at level 15, you get the ability to fight Satan, and that's the end of the game.
Okay. And those two weapons you bought are basically the only thing you're going to be using, or at least the only ones you buy, right?
Yeah. It's going to be a lot easier to kill a number of the more tougher enemies, having the shotgun for some of the grunts, and then for vehicles and the wardens, the RPG was fully upgraded. Damage will make that part significantly easier and more manageable to going forward. Like, it's basically fully upgraded a one-shot kill on them. So that speeds up things.
We're standing in a parking garage.
Otherwise, you have to
Either,
help
but
them with a lot.
isn't giving us many options.
So-
I can't believe they tried to force us out.
When I saw you practice this run before, this is like one of the only missions you actually
I
went
don't
and
think you
did.
realize how much
Yes.
I love mimosas.
Is there a specific like advantage to doing this one?
Well, this one gives you Stone Blast, and
Oh,
You have to do
right.
it to get the powers. So
Yeah, the Stone Blast helps out a lot because you can use it to take down the flying units really, really fast. And if you get a good cluster, you can actually just sprint through them, which is something that can speed things up. So you don't actually have to kill anybody. You just end up charging through them because they're fragile once they're petrified.
All right. So yeah, like between the shotgun and the RPG, last time I saw you run through this run, those are the only weapons that you're probably going to use throughout this, besides the sniper rifle, which you can get through the Shakespeare mission.
Yep, I'll pick that up, and that will speed up a couple of the things, just taking down some of the guys in one shot. There we go. And you are out of range.
He's above you.
Oh, out of range.
Yeah, out of range. So,
Aww.
That's fine. This run started off gloriously.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay. There we go.
And
Nice.
All in one rocket.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's the best way to do it. In all my practice runs, I haven't been able to actually get them like that.
Oh.
I usually...
He normally knocks the guys out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dust.
So
Now let us help you.
that's
Here's a little something made
smooth as
popular
that's
by
been.
another.
Hope I can make up some time for that terrible landing.
So Cells90 is asking us, there's a lot of questions speedrunners have for devs about games in the series. What's the best way to ask them to get answers? I can tell you the best way to ask us is to tweet at us at our DS Volition account. That's definitely a very quick way because there's multiple people that are watching it. You could attempt to send us a message on Facebook. It might get lost because a lot of people write on our Facebook wall, but I would say that Twitter is probably the best thing. The other thing too is I've been posting on the Speed Demos Archive forums, so I am actually personally watching that. So if you have questions for us on that, I know someone was talking about speedrunning Summoner, and I offered.
Ooh, that'd be rough.
Yeah, I offered the extended hand and said like, hey, maybe there's somebody here that knows about that, because like, doing speedruns is about exploiting bugs and other things in the game. And if somebody knows about them or know about the systems, right? Yeah, it's potential that there's better ways to run the game with that information. So yeah, just reach out to us and we'll ask you. Germo, the ETA on the speedrun is 55 minutes, but we'll see where we end up here.
Yeah, what am I up to now? Buy some clusters.
You'll notice a few
Yep, you just got a little too.
I'll take this over.
So what's happening here, Ryan?
So instead of going through and flying and wasting time to get clusters and wages and things of that nature, he's going to use the money he gets from the commentaries and the tomes in order to buy stuff to make getting around the city faster and making the missions a little easier.
There we go. And I'm getting the stamina recovery and stability so that...
You only have 8.
So that I can actually get to the... get some of my stamina back whenever I'm flying.
Right. So I've been picking up a lot of commentaries too, right?
Yeah, commentaries are actually worth more than tomes. They're worth, once you get fully upgraded on your experience bonuses, they're worth over 300, and tomes are only worth, I think, 130.
Okay.
So they're definitely more advantageous to pick up and to prioritize.
Right. And also with the commentaries, you can pick them up twice, right?
Yeah, you can pick them up as
Gat
and
and
Kinsey,
Kinsey,
which we'll use in this run.
Right. They both have separate commentaries for each
And-
location.
Yeah.
Hell of a drop.
There we go.
I'd love to take Dex
Oh.
up here.
You know, people are already being like, "Oh my God, they're gonna speedrun Summoner. Good luck."
Yeah.
Any way we can help out, reach out. Well, we'll see how we can help. So, all right. First of all,
Loading
a game in a speedrun. What the hell is going on here, guys?
So you always spawn in the same place, and he wants to get across the city. The fastest way to get back to the middle of the city from where he was to just load it.
Good spot. There you are. Hi.
Aha.
So I want this guy for his generous XP.
And so this is the thing that you're probably going to be seeing a lot of in this run. Go ahead and explain it, Ryan.
So this is the first exploit that we haven't seen used by any of the other speedrunners yet, is that on loading a game, there is always an APC outside. Now, it's in only one of 3 places. It's either going to be to the north,
we
where
this
you
one.
found it on the bridge. It's going to be the south, where the road forks, like he just drove through. And then the last one, it's going to be just to the west of the Ultra building you spawn in. And generally, by the time you walk out the front door, you can see it beginning to spawn on your map, and you'll know exactly where to go to get it.
Yeah.
The APC is nice because it's worth 1,000 XP right off the bat. So at these low levels, it's worth quite a bit.
Yeah. It's a bit of RNG, but it has a good tendency to spawn on the north side.
Yeah, when we were playing yesterday, like it seemed like it spawned there like 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, it
It's-
really loved
It's
it.
strong.
Yeah, and there you go, armor secured, and that's 1,000 XP.
Yeah,
That's like
more than half a level
Yeah.
at this point in the game.
it's insane.
And like
Prices aren't half bad.
when you guys were practicing it before, there was a lot of getting the APC, but you guys seem to have determined that there are points where it's better to just hop around and get as many of the things as possible.
Yeah, the commentaries that you get, if you can collect a
you?
lot of them in a quick succession, they're definitely faster because you
Okay.
only need.
You don't have to load either.
Yeah, you only need about like 3 or 4 to get equal to an APC. And so that'll end up
I still
speeding
get a
things up.
taco?
A little bit of trolling in chat. They're asking if this is Arkham Knight.
No, we haven't had to take it off of Steam yet.
Oh God! Oh no!
Did it get taken off?
Yeah, they stopped selling it, didn't they?
Yeah,
for-
Until they could get
Until
a
they get the
patch out
PC
for the
version,
PC,
yeah.
yeah.
until the PC version got up to their quality bar, is what they said.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna do Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
This is Shakespeare's.
Yeah.
So the point of doing this one is so that he can get Stomp. Blast and Stomp work really well when you use them together.
And also get a sniper rifle too.
And a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Playwright.
Which I'll use on a few occasions.
Diabolical purveyor
But
of entertainment.
it's usually just a backup if I need something really fast.
Right.
On an Orphean quest enters.
Taco
Bard's
Smiles.
interest is piqued.
So Shakespeare's a little worried. He has long cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
He has the longest dialogue. of
Shakespeare's not
anyone
a
in the
dude
whole
who's
game.
into saving frames.
Nope.
No.
No.
He likes
He
long
would kill
plays.
He would save the animals.
Cowering as they approach.
Shakespeare likes to 100%.
Realize
There
that
we
they
go.
face
So one of the other things too I noticed that's really quick about what you guys do is you use blast and then run through enemies when they're bunched up a lot, and that saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, so when someone is affected
Look
by
at that no
this-
scope.
Yeah, MLG skills here. So when someone is affected by blasts, they're fragile.
And that quick reload right there too.
And when you're running, you can destroy them.
Yeah. That was what I was mentioning before.
Yeah.
Like sprinting through them or shadow them. So
Yep.
no need to kill 3 guys individually when you can do it all.
Nice. So what's the quick reload? I'm not familiar with that.
In Saints Row, if you switch weapons, it automatically reloads any weapon you don't currently have equipped.
Okay.
So what you're going to see him do frequently is switch to another weapon and switch back to like the shotgun, because
Okay.
it will automatically reload it without having to complete the animation.
Yep.
Right.
And the
Just like
shotgun
that.
has a pretty long reload animation.
Okay.
So
It's like Metal Gear reloading here.
Yeah. So right now we're waiting for Shakespeare to finish his whole
Yeah.
line, and then
always has serious time.
He's
always very serious.
So when that line is, does that line start running before you kill everybody, or
Oh, the closing one?
yeah, or is that
I think it's when you kill the last guy,
Okay.
it starts running.
okay?
But you have to wait through the entire thing for him to finish.
Yeah.
So. And now we'll get Dex. So, a little RNG for Dex
If he shows up.
if he shows up.
I don't think he showed up at all the other day.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's worth more and more experience every time you kill him, right?
Right, so he
Yeah.
has a counter that goes up to 7,
Okay.
and it'll reset.
But no theatre
But,
company will even entertain
Every
that.
time it increases by 50, I think.
Referring
Okay.
to plays
It's
written by less
small,
passionate
but it adds
plays I
up.
wrote for
Wow.
certain was
Whoa.
simple and formulaic.
Decided to get caught up
The
on
context
some geometry.
so much as ensuring the action was consistent and exciting. He didn't
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 37. Plague Bearer. The
few
bearer
more
just
tones
runs
to
with
collect.
bigger weapons than a
Jezebel.
Oh yeah, for people asking, both the guys who are mainly into speedrunning this are in the chat right now.
yeah. So if
nice.
you've got questions,
Yeah,
you should ask
the-
them. But they said the world record's 49:29.
No,
No,
it's 41:24, which is
41:24.
pretty fast.
Yeah, no, like,
It's amazing.
That must
Like,
that's like
it impressed me saying that.
No. A silver bullet.
Like it's just like
That's
really
the only
good
strip club
routing
worth going
at
to.
a certain point. Just
Yeah.
doing it fast, really good.
And I think some of the things that they
I
did,
don't
like
think
they
I
weren't
wanna
doing
know
some
what's
of the
happening
things that
behind
you
that
guys were
door.
doing, which would probably save a lot of time off of that routing.
Yeah, there was a couple points where it seemed like taking advantage of the APCs would help to speed things up a little bit.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Does the game
I would,
pause?
yeah, not
Get trolled by the Rambulance.
Oh no!
This is really bad R&D here.
Oh no!
There we go. Bye.
Another dude who's not into speedruns.
Apparently not.
So bystander Tim Games is asking devs, why can't we skip more cutscenes? And the reality is behind those cutscenes, there's actually loading going on.
In some
And
cases,
For a lot of them, yes.
Yeah. So like you'll notice that you can't skip them right away. They let you play for a little bit. It's not like us being like, haha, you should watch our cutscene for a little bit. There's like some legitimate loading going on in the background.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a lot of games do that now. It's like partially the reason why a lot of games have like in-engine cutscenes that were just pre-rendered to video.
Yep, that's what you
it's,
do.
It's a lot less load to just play a video than load
Yeah.
a cutscene.
So you can stream a video playing, and then in the background load
Load it.
like
Yeah.
about 90% as fast as if you were just playing nothing.
Right, and that's how some games make it feel like it's seamless, like there is no loading.
Yeah.
Like if you played like an Uncharted or something, it's like
They
wow,
do
there's
that
no
all
loading.
the time in Uncharted. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's all during the cutscenes. Although I think they might stream during levels too.
There's some streaming, but it's more of like texture streaming and object streaming.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're asking, watching a full Saints Row 4 speedrun would be bonkers.
I mean,
It's not that bad.
no, it's not.
We did it.
What's your guys' time on Saints Row 4?
Do we have it under 2?
2 hours?
Is that for a co-op run, or just one person?
Boss. Boss,
Man,
you in there?
you're gonna have to remember for me, Mansfield. I'm not. My
Yeah,
brain's
it
not.
doesn't. We got it.
My brain's not remembering very well right now.
We got it really short, but we always play in co-op, which is something that's not very common in speedrunning games.
Yeah.
So tell us why. I mean, what's so awesome about speedrunning Saints Row in co-op?
So, especially earlier Saints Rows, they're very kind with where they put you after missions. Later ones are not, but in especially like 2 would leave you wherever you were at the end of a mission, which was the best way to have co-op. 4 doesn't do that. It's a scripted ending. The best part about co-op is that there's an extra person, so we're able to split up what needs to be done and get it done on the way to whatever we have to do. It's really handy in the beginning, not nearly as much in the end. Near the end, it's more for collecting those collectibles and getting, extra orbs or clusters in SR4, so that the person who's actually trying to finish the speedrun can do it faster.
Yeah, because typically when we were running SR4 speedruns, Mansfield would be doing a lot of the picking up collectibles for me, so that I'd have more powers, so that it was easier to clear out the later game stuff. It does ramp up a little bit in difficulty.
I don't
Like
want to know what they
not extremely hard, but like some of the enemies tend to be a little like tougher or beefier, and so
Right.
so you end up having to.
Keep playing.
No, it's the
Oh, you got the
Cutscene.
level 5.
yeah.
Yep. So after you reach so many levels, like what happens in the game?
So we hit level 5, and 5, 10, 15, like I said earlier, is going to be a short cutscene, followed by new gameplay that's unlocked. And unfortunately, we're not going to watch the awesome Disney
It is very
song
awesome.
Yeah.
that's in there. I would highly suggest watching it on YouTube if you haven't yet. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, I was like, when I heard about we're putting that in, it made me smile for a while.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I remember I definitely watched it every time I got to level 5 for like a week. Which is a huge waste of like 5-10 minutes.
It's a good waste.
Now we're going to see the best example of blast and stomp being used together. If you hit somebody with a stomp after you've hit them with blast, it will shatter them and kill them immediately.
Shatter kill.
And you get a shatter kill. The ambulance is coming back.
Ambulance.
God damn.
He is back with a vengeance.
Back off.
Dex is down there.
He's not worth enough right now.
No, he's only worth 100 now.
And there's a
The thing worth 300.
that.
Bad place to take in the view.
And blast will also take all the aerial enemies out of the air and kill them immediately.
Oh no.
That's why I get the air recovery.
Yeah.
There we go.
A damned soul's orientation
Because
guide,
sometimes
chapter
the towers like to
I'd be a
be a little
liar if I
mean.
didn't say I got a little pissed when the would-be president shot me in the face. But after a couple years of deflection, I realized something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Behind you.
And when I realized
This one gave
that,
you trouble yesterday
I knew I
too.
wanted to
Yeah.
prepare for
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't use blast before he uses stomp on this one. It causes problems.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And behind you.
Yep.
That's why having an upgraded shotgun is nice. Don't have to worry about aiming, just fire. There we go.
So are you going to
Launch out
actually
of
be
hell.
getting all the powers in this
my
run,
chance of
or are
making a deal
you
with
only
me.
going to get
The leader of the
2 of
States
them?
came down
No,
here
I'm actually gonna
and
do
beefed
all of
it,
them.
and hearing
Okay.
what I had to say,
It
unless I had a pretty
ended up
fucking big
being
piece
a bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get like a big bonus when you get all the powers, right?
Yeah, towards the end you do the rescue missions.
Yeah.
It seems like a major waste of time at the beginning and then works out in your favor at the end.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the introduction ones don't provide any XP.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is doing them to unlock, and you get the little bit of XP you get off of actually killing enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is definitely more advantageous to pick them up.
So now you're going to do this really quickly.
Yeah. And since I have Stomp and Stone Blast, it'll be a lot more manageable.
Oh,
Okay.
you didn't do this last time, did you? This
No.
mission.
No.
So this
He's
is
gonna
Oh, right.
the-
It's, you need to do this for the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
because it's like 2,000 plus XP for completing all their rescues, and then each
Yeah.
rescue itself is worth like 300 to 400.
Okay.
So it adds up. It's a good chunk.
Yeah.
And then you're going around, like I'll be going around as Kinsey for the rescue stuff to pick up all her
Yeah.
commentaries.
Got him up.
Redemption 99's asking, why are there so many upgrades in the game that are useless, like getting some flight upgrades and never run out of flight because there are still more upgrades?
The best way to explain it is options.
Yeah.
Our game's always made for playing however you really want to do it. If you want to run around, you can run around. If you want to fly, you can fly. So there are a lot of ways to make yourself just ridiculously powerful.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Okay.
Okay.
It shows up eventually.
treasure in that chest over there.
We decided to go down and chew into the wood. A very literal sense.
They're asking us if this is a speed run or a fun run. This is definitely a speed run. So if you're
fun.
joining in a little late, our QA testers here who normally speed run our games on a consistent basis are just basically showing off some of the strategies that they do when they speed run the game. And I find it really interesting because they were watching SGDQ earlier last week, and we were just kind of like, oh, they're running Saints Row, and like we looked at how they did it, and it's like, oh, we do it completely differently, so we should probably show off the way we do it.
It's really interesting to see like the different ideas people have for running the game, because like we kind of sometimes get caught up in our habits, and
Yeah.
we think like this is got to be the best way, and then other people like with different ideas come up with new ideas, and it's really interesting. Like, I thought the stuff that we had with the APCs was like really efficient, and so
I think it is to a certain point, but like
Yeah.
not all the time, right?
yeah,
When there are gaps with not much happening, it might be more efficient to
yeah.
grab an APC.
And the fact that they never grabbed, well, at least in the SDGQ run, they never grabbed an APC once, or did they?
No,
They did
grabbed
once or
them.
twice.
They picked up
Yeah.
a couple.
Yeah.
When they happened to come by them, I think that he grabbed them.
He grabbed them. He got a couple that were in really good spots.
But
Yeah,
I don't think
no, he did.
anybody in the community knows that they spawn really consistently right
Right.
as you load
No.
a game.
I didn't see any records of them knowing that it spawns on a reload.
Yeah, and that's partly like you'd have to replay the game a lot to figure that one out.
Well, you guys have obviously played this a lot.
It's a couple thousand hours.
Wow.
Is that all?
Just
There's a
a little bit.
Does playtesting a game kind of like affect how you play games normally?
Unfortunately, it does for me.
Okay.
For me, no.
Okay.
I mean, I go home and if I play, the awesome new AAA game when I'm at home, I'll sit there and go, nope, I broke it. What did I do? And I'll go back and figure out exactly what I did
How
to
to
crash
reproduce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to repro crash?
I mean,
It's an hour into trying to figure out that bug. I'm like, nope, putting it away. I'm gonna wait until I go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then tell everybody about it.
Oh hey, there he is. Yeah, I've never worked as a tester, but I have fallen into habits where I'm just like, that seems like I could make a bug happen there, and I just try for a while.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's just like I just get some sort of weird sense of satisfaction out of it. I don't know.
So there we go. There's that APC after we just spawn. It pretty much very consistently is there, like every time.
And you're using the shotgun because the rocket launcher would probably blow it up,
Probably
right?
would
decimate it.
Because it's.
Yeah.
Have you already upgraded the rocket launcher all the way?
Yep.
For damage? Okay.
Yeah, it's fully upgraded. So, like, if I fired it even without the stone blast modifying the damage, it spawned over there. That's a surprise.
Huh.
That's not normal
No.
for the spawn.
No,
It should have spawned on the south end of the island.
yeah,
Or the drop-off point should have been on the south point of the island.
but this one's not a bad location. It's still like the only reason I actually glad that it put me here is because I'm going over to Vlad anyway, so it's going to make getting to Vlad a little bit more convenient.
Recovery. All right. So what are you gonna go to next now?
We're going to go say hi to Vlad the Impaler.
Okay.
Really? That's still
Wow.
going?
Is that tower getting you?
Yeah,
The
he
spire?
Yeah, he is. He's a little.
Need to dodge more.
Need to
Okay, sorry.
What are the 5Ds of dodging?
5Ds, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how many dank memes will be in future Saints Row content?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
After the stream is over, I'll have to give you a talk about all the hip kids are talking about these days.
Okay. Yeah.
They're talking about dank memes?
Yeah, it gets real dank.
I'm an old man at this point if I don't understand that. Right? SR2 was a masterpiece. I agree.
I do. I love SR2.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is this?
So much fun in SR2.
So how do you make hell worse? You put a prison in hell.
And then you
So what's
see
the only kind of thing that could torment somebody already in hell?
Wheels on the Bus.
Wheel on the bus.
Or rainbows and lollipops and
Yeah.
Candyland as we saw last
Yeah.
night.
I really hope, and they did mention this in the GDQ run, that occasionally these guys will explode when you hit them, and it's a pink fluff cloud that pops out of them.
There we go. Oh, there.
You're missing something.
Oh,
Yes, pink fluff
Nice.
clouds.
I was expecting to have my clusters already, but I'm not level 7 yet.
Gotcha.
No,
Oh yeah,
no
you're
six.
real close though.
Yep.
Is the short version?
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish.
So what are good strats for killing enemies that are like all over the place in an area like this?
Well, the sniper rifle is great on these guys if you don't have stone blast up.
So if you're a tester and you play this game for 1,000 hours, the best thing you can ever have is a pistol.
This is true. Perfect accuracy.
You can headshot anything with a pistol and it just kills it.
I remember during the development of 3, they were trying to change the accuracy of the pistol because it was perfect accuracy the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, SR1.
And then we changed it, and then like everybody on the team hated it, so they brought it back.
Yep.
They're just
Yep.
like, just let it be perfect accuracy.
Yeah, like SR1 we had perfect accuracy, and I'm not sure who.
They tried to change it on 3, and then they changed it back, didn't they?
Yeah.
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 They've tried to change it a couple of times. They've put in, different variations of the pistol. But it always ends up being a perfect shot.
Yep. So sniper pistol.
Yep.
Yep. So we are passing the 30-minute mark here, and we are at
Level 8?
level 8.
7.
7.
7?
Should be 8 now after you finish this, right?
No, just getting 7.
Yeah.
Yep, that's 7.
Okay. It's 8 when you can buy all the experience, right?
There's
experience upgrades?
there's some upgrades to buy at 8, yeah.
Okay.
Go sit in the chair. You can do that one in your test runs.
Yeah. Sometimes. Alright, there we go. upgrade this sucker.
So yeah, upgraded Stomp is really tremendous.
Oh yeah, no, like during the Satan fight, it is the best thing to have to clear out.
Because it
the
clears
boss.
the entire room. It's big enough to clear the room.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
Where are you going now?
Yeah, there's one
God,
more.
this feels good.
There's some commentaries down here and some tomes.
When I arrived, my reputation.
Now the glyphs are the hidden ones. Do you get a bonus for unlocking those, or are they not worth it?
Well, you have to collect all 3 of them on an island to get them, and then go find a chest. They're worth a lot of money, but the XP you get from them is fairly meager for the amount of effort you have to put in.
Right.
But despite my best efforts, the angelic host decimated my forces.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Hot, 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 hot.
Outraged and
I think I was there when Daniel Day Kim was recording all
God,
those
I wanna
lines.
throw someone into that
That'd
lava.
be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd love to be there when he's recording.
It was pretty funny because he was like, he's a really professional actor. He really gets into what he does, and he I don't know. It's like you hear it in the game. It's like, oh, I was there when he said that. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna switch over here to Kinsey because
Like I said before, there's collectibles for each of them. They both have their own commentaries, and so you'll want to actually pick up the commentaries for both of them.
Oh,
no.
with
It's fine. Just stand there and take the shots.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Whoop.
There we go.
When that little Prius just pushes you out of your lane.
Who knew a Prius would have so much weight to it?
And it's back there again?
Yeah, that's odd.
Something kind of funny I noticed when you were practicing this is that if you were really trying to be as time efficient as possible, there is like a sweet spot for when you get into the APC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go just slightly too early, you end up at the passenger seat instead because the guys haven't gotten out of the driver's seat far enough.
I call shotgun. I have a shotgun.
so yeah, speedrun at SDGQ is just Kinsey the whole time, right? They never switched the guy.
No, there was a donation thing. They voted for which character.
I know, but they never switched the guy to make use of like getting the commentary twice.
I don't think so.
No,
but I'm
they
not
didn't.
entirely sure.
Yeah.
I should come by and see what the fuss is about. Let's go!
Redemption 99, thanks, is telling us that if you stomp as they start getting out, they all die without coming all the way out. Will the stomp damage the vehicle though?
Well, I
Not
have
very
level
much.
you have.
It's not very effective against vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah, but you want to be careful about not sending it too far away either.
Right.
Oh, would stomp like
'Cause
knock the
it
vehicle
sends the
far
vehicle,
away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll throw it with the upgrades he's gotten.
so-called secret top.
I found the best one, at least if you're concerned with getting them out of vehicles, is Buff.
This is true. Buff is
Because they'll start on fire inside the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
And by the time they get out, they just ragdoll on the ground. So if it is a problem with the guys getting out, that's a great way to do it once you get Buff.
Mm-hmm. The other thing too I noticed is you're not getting wall run.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I just didn't end up getting it the first time around because I
Aside from the screams
was
of
missing
tormented
some
souls,
things.
it's
Gotcha.
actually quite lovely.
So I decided to just not do it. Come on. Come on. There we go.
There it is.
Yep. So we're waiting for the autosave to happen. You have to wait for it to finish, and then you can load it as it's going through.
So is it technically finished the second it just pops up on the screen?
I don't think it
Or-
finishes until it goes
It doesn't
away.
finish until it goes away.
Okay.
But by the time it shows up on the screen, it's almost impossible for you to get
Go.
through the menus fast enough. To
Oh,
get to it.
okay.
It'd be too
Yeah.
hard to get this out of here.
Woo, that was close.
Nice.
Did you get it?
You got it.
Wow. There you go.
One of the things I've gotten really used to doing. And the nice thing is when you're doing this one, you get imps following you, and so you get the challenge for killing them, which is some bonus stuff because you get the imp kills and you get the one hit kills because imps die in one hit when they hit a vehicle.
You've already got the one hit kill and done.
So that's one nice advantage to that is a couple of free challenges that you can just pick up.
All right, so that's 1,000 XP, and you're gonna grab some more bonus XP because you're level 8
And it
now.
sends you through like another
then-
level and a half, 2
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, just converting wages to XP.
This should get him to 10 for free. Yeah,
Yep.
10 for free.
And now we're gonna do another cutscene here, forced
That doesn't sound
cutscene.
Yep.
ominous.
I'll just. Well, didn't even have enough time to collect any more clusters.
Emboldened by powers
And this one unlocks the rescue missions.
Gotcha.
So he'll go around and have to rescue everybody, which is pretty good XP at this point.
All right. Jezebel went back home. She's gonna let us know.
People are in chat are talking about, you know, game length and everything. I mean, honestly, this game takes the average person how long to complete? Like 4 to 8 hours.
Yeah, they said it was supposed to take anywhere from, I believe, the
Or
official one was
16
like
hours.
6 to 10 or something.
Yeah.
And if you want to do everything in the game, it'll take you a lot longer than that.
But, you know, the way that we're playing through this game is definitely like not a way a normal person would play it. We're obviously
Right.
trying to, you know, beat the clock as much as possible. So,
Yeah, doing all the side activities, finding all the collectibles, that'd take quite a bit of time to do.
yep. Even for somebody in QA who knows where everything is and has done all that stuff.
For us, it took 100% of the game. I did it in less than a
I don't
day.
like going into
Yeah.
a pawn shop.
And you say a
with
day,
billboards,
24
but I'm-
hours, or is that like an
8-hour
8-hour
work day.
day?
8-hour work day.
Okay.
It took me less than an 8-hour work day to do it.
Okay.
But I had memorized where all the clusters in the game were, where all the tomes and commentaries were.
Yeah.
So as I'm going through these, I don't have to stop. I can just jump from one to the next.
So one of the strats here that you're using is using Stomp to get rid of the shield, and then the guys die really quickly.
Yeah, and when you have a lot of them around, it makes it a lot easier to take them all out.
Gotcha. So now you're going to probably make up a lot of that lost time here because of the fact that you're rescuing everybody.
Yeah, because the rescue is worth a good bit of
Being a pirate,
XP.
no water to sail on.
I just had a
Tried
thought.
to build a
So
craft that could weather the lava.
a lot of QA testers, you know, you're playing through it and have to like make sure the game can be like 100% completed. Like you have to test for like the like achievements and stuff too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when game guides are written for games, are QA testers ever consulted on that stuff? Who do they go
Actually,
to?
so for SR4, I think it was Brady Games that did ours.
Yeah.
Ours, and I was one of the people that went through and read the entire guide to make sure
Oh,
that it
wow.
was factually correct.
Okay.
They weren't misleading people.
Yeah.
I remember I got the whole spiel for it. Hey, you don't need to actually test today. You need to read this whole book
Oh jeez. Oh
and
god.
make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
This is some really bad
RNG.
stuff that's happening to you. Yeah.
RNGbus has not been kind to you.
Yeah.
No, not too fond of me
When my
trying
sister
to
and I are free, you are
break the
Gosh.
game.
Yeah.
Kid, help me, please! Viola!
So like, yeah, half of these guys have the shields. Stomp, take them out.
Yeah. So the nice part, so when they're that weird purple shade, they're about to use a power, and when he takes their shield away, it stops them from using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Stops them from getting carried off.
Thank you,
and the nice
Kinsey.
thing is also the stomp
like
will stun them,
sisters now.
so you have a
Yes.
Yep.
brief couple of moments
Who
before
else
they
is going to
actually
teach me how to wash my hair?
recover.
This is traffic in hell? Someone's never been to DC. Evil politicians. It's like a
So you're
slice of
basically
heaven.
running through a lot of these places again that you've already gotten,
Bet you
but
wish
you
you
can get them
never
again
sold the
because
box.
now you're Kinsey,
Yep.
and you know boost your XP even more.
Yep. All those commentaries are back.
And they're worth 300, and they're worth even more now because of the
The
XP
upgrade,
boost you
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Floating platform.
Should have enough.
You have 34.
So wall running is going to help out quite a bit here for getting up areas like this.
Yeah. It's a lot faster than having to deal with the.
A lot faster than jumping, yeah.
Yeah.
You saw me jumping up before. It was-
Yeah, it took a
Uh-huh.
long time.
It's painful.
The air actually feels dirtier the higher you get. Yeah.
Now we'll have to
Go.
go Vlad
Yep.
and Tacos Malos.
Tacos Malos. Last one.
I love those.
So I think there's another trick you've been doing on and off through this, and that's when you've been flying, you've had to land to recover. Like jumping immediately keeps you going faster, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually actually charge up my jump prior to doing the landing, so that when I do land, it immediately will jump again. But
Okay.
in the like few frames that you do have that, you'll have
Is the seat here?
You'll have your super sprint.
Is the chair there? The slot
Yeah, the
chair?
chair's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are only to
I remember it being there.
It's right around the other side of the building.
Look at Slum.
I am.
If things go bad at the Ultra building,
Someone else is
just
probably
wait till it
talking.
makes-
That's probably true.
Oh, another line
Yeah.
talking prevents
Right.
those from happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's the other thing too here is we actually can't hear the audio on it, so that the audio sounds best for you guys at home, and because of that, it makes it a little bit more difficult to play stuff like this.
Hate to see what the student.
Though
loans
these guys
will
are pretty
down
good,
on.
they seem to do okay without it.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of this run doesn't rely too heavily on sound cues or anything.
Alright. That's just
Guys
nice.
flipping out back there.
Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
mind the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, 345 for a Spire. Not bad.
So we're getting ready to cross over to level 12 here, and but things are a little different once we start getting that close, because at level 15
Just
we
think,
can
this
begin to
castle's
finish the
probably built
game,
to defend
or
Yeah.
play
against
the last
forces of
mission.
heaven. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I will be taking advantage of the APC to get a lot of really quick. Perfect.
Nice. Nice.
Wow, nice.
Forms and cults
Ever so often.
After the ambulance got you at the beginning, the Spires were trying to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like just push you up a little bit. So, there we go.
That one is so
Swimming
hard to
sucks.
see against the
Lava
lava.
sucks.
Yeah.
Swimming
I
in lava.
have always remembered where it was ever since like the first day. Like I had to go find out. So where all the commentaries have been placed, and for some reason I just never have forgotten.
So when you had to do that, was it already listed out where they were? You just had to go check them out, or were you just like go find them?
We had them on a map, if I remember
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
we had-
that was a us-made map, though.
yeah, that,
Oh,
Oh,
I-
thanks, guys.
And he went through and found them all.
yeah. that
Oh,
was-
wow,
That was
okay.
actually me. And I had to update it a number of times because they would change locations.
I am in your
Yeah.
debt.
As the game world changed, they moved things.
Bystander Tim is saying that you can buy another level right now.
Oh, yeah,
At
because
12.
Yeah, because of the XP.
Yeah, the button. Down the button.
Yeah.
Boom.
Almost forgot it.
1800.
No, I mean as long as I was already over,
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
whether I buy it now or later, wasn't going to change anything.
Okay.
I just, it's a matter of like going in here is going to end up changing things, and then damage multiplier will be useful later for Satan
Ah,
because I'm going to blast him. So,
All right, good. Thanks, guys.
all right, time to go save the very wordy bard.
Gotta find more.
He's even wordy here.
I know. The funny thing is, kids, you get a little comment on him.
eager to
Like-
save the bard.
And you get the troll guy floating all the way up there.
Yep.
By pragmatism. Who is to
Shakespeare.
His pallor returning to
I'm
his
running
cheeks.
out of ammo.
The bard inquires how he can show his thanks.
Ammo thing, like right there too, isn't there?
Nah,
I want
it's
in your
okay.
spiral.
I can go either go to this one or over one to the west. But and get prepared. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
sloth weapon.
The third Tacos Malos.
Yep. All right. So I have
nice.
all those.
So this is basically the point where you're just going to start taking out a lot of APCs,
Yep.
right? Oh wow!
'Cause you can
Drove right
farm
up to you.
Yeah.
So farming APCs is actually pretty quick in this game once you've gotten rid of all the easily routable collectibles to get in the game.
It's always pretty quick. Even from 14 to 15, I think it's what, 3 of them?
Yeah. It is.
Roughly three loads and then driving them around.
And considering that they spawn like really consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I can get ones that are like nearby other things I'm trying to grab, it's even more advantageous.
It's like this one. Have you gotten the Spire yet?
No, I'm actually going to be picking it up now. Because
Okay.
So he'll drop this off, get that spot. Oh, you're almost dead.
Oh God. Oh no!
No!
Oh, that sucks.
All right, now we're gonna take it out on all these guys here.
Oh, that was yeah, right there to your above you.
Flyer. You got 2 flyers.
Yeah, go
die.
for it.
Ah, man.
Wow. Was it the imps?
Yeah, they did a lot of damage, and then you
Oh,
hit one of
man.
those exploding garbage bags.
Damn.
Is it? There it goes.
Oh, man.
Wow. This is really going to be a rough run.
Yeah.
Well, the
Well, we said
ambulance
50
didn't want you to finish.
Yeah.
That garbage bag and the imps didn't want you to finish.
Yeah, that Spire too.
Yeah, spires have been your best friend.
Yeah. Do this game.
Stay down.
Pick it up.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably be around 55 minutes. So that's the thing. Like, this is actually pretty quick. And once we do this 3 times, it'll just go to the end mission. I mean, like the
He
Satan
needs to
fight.
get 14 first. He's
Yeah.
not 14 yet.
The Satan fight takes what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah, depending on your
It's-
luck and how fast you are dealing with his phases.
Yeah.
Because sometimes your stomp won't always get everybody, which is a little annoying.
Yeah, there's 14. What are you looking for?
So yeah, we're not going to be beating like the world record or something. As much as I would love to be able to like jump up down and shoot world record because it's fun to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty damn impressive because what was like before we asked you like a couple days ago, could you like try speedrunning this? Like when was the last time you actually played this?
September.
Okay.
Of last year.
That's pretty impressive. Like you can still just pick it up
Yeah.
and like do it this quick.
Yeah, like I was messing around trying to remember everything, and I did it in I think like an hour and 10.
Okay.
And I made a lot. I was mostly just sort of like trying to remember all the different things, seeing what XP was granted, because it's like when we were running it, we were trying to do 2 things. We were trying to be efficient and fast.
Yeah.
Because we aren't just trying to do like crit paths when we're doing it. We're also keeping in mind that we're also trying to 100% the game to verify that all the other things are unlocking correctly. And so
Yeah.
we were never trying to fully optimize the speed of it at the expense of picking up all the other things that we did. So
Yeah.
we always would go with the effort to go fast to get to the end to be able to get everything, but it was always with keeping in mind, okay, we need to make sure we're always picking up clusters and doing these other things, making sure that we were always doing a lot of the extra stuff. So like our probably 100% runs are pretty fast.
Okay.
Because we had that really locked down.
And that's what I think too when I look at people doing speed runs. Like every speedrunner I look at, I see essentially somebody who would be really good at QA. It's just one of those times it's not going to spawn.
Just not
for you.
going to be there.
Wow.
There it is.
Oh,
Maybe even closer.
I think that's the
than
first
what
time I've seen it spawn over there the whole time.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen you play this.
Yeah. Like I said, it does spawn here. Just
Very rarely it
yeah.
seems.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is that this is actually a really good spot because you
Oh, is it?
only have to drive about half a block.
Oh wow. That's not
Into
bad.
the broken arches.
you- So it's going to make.
got
it for
hit
some
again.
time.
Oh my god.
my-
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that 15 or
No.
one more?
One more.
One more will get you to 15.
Yeah. I just have to wait for the auto. There we go. Wow. Twice.
Yep.
Like I practiced this a couple of times and never have any troubles with the APCs blowing up. And then when you actually have to
Yeah.
do it
Runner's
on
luck.
command,
See what these things
Yeah,
can
yeah.
it's like, this game has it out for me.
do. This is for you, Viola.
Yeah. At this point, it's actually probably better that I don't use Stone Blast because
Oh no.
You should never mess with
because it's slowing me down.
Yeah.
But guaranteeing that they stop and don't flee is one of the big problems. And that's kind of the risk reward thing you have to worry about, is that if you start attacking them, they have a tendency to flee and trying to speed up to someone that's
And can they go a lot faster than like what they can actually drive?
Yeah, like their normal cruising speed.
Their panic state is pretty actually impressive. You realize it's a full APC and they're just going to e-brake around turns and get away from you. Skirt. Oh, just that little bit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is there
like
something
a thing
that you can do?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
That right there.
I hear from Jezebel.
Enough. That's
Yep,
it.
That's the
There
right
you go.
up.
Now we wait for 15. Get another cutscene.
Yep. And so
Go fight Satan.
we're going to be pretty close to finishing up our run here.
Yeah.
Should only be
So
about
that's
another
actually
2
not
or
too
3
bad.
minutes. Yeah.
Like, I think it's actually a little bit
Sold to go for a swim.
certainly
in the river
faster.
at least
Now to
once.
speed things up, I need to turn into Cat again. There's
Yep.
actually a couple of animations and scenes that play differently
forward to
if
stretching
you are
my
Kinsey rather than Gat.
And Gats are faster.
Gotta pick
Yeah, because
Or
you have to
shorter.
actually tag in if you are playing as
okay.
Kinsey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they didn't do the ending cutscenes with Kinsey. So there's an extra animation for
Tagging in. Okay.
tagging in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're asking us, how do we make this faster? I don't know.
I think the APC thing could help.
Yeah,
if
the-
you
I think
figure out
that-
where
yeah.
it go, if you can find the good enough gaps.
Well, figure out like where the gaps are and use the loading, because every time you load, you're gonna get
Yeah, I think-
1,000.
Yeah. I
So
don't think
whatever
I
the
saw
load
any
time
of them ever do that.
Yeah, use
which would be the
load exploit.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Load
suppose
to get back to the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose there might be a trick here too.
Yeah. So tell us what you're doing here with this fight that's making it a little bit quicker.
Well, first, like Satan will always try to grab you to do basically a TK attack, and so if you either what Mansfield likes to do is actually sprint out of the way, and he'll completely miss you, or you can stone blast him or do some other attack that'll interrupt him,
Okay.
and so then you can get a free attack in. And with stun blast, it multiplies your damage. It's probably overkill since I have a fully upgraded shotgun on top of.
So the other
Whoa.
thing too is this is a forced wait where he's in the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real?
He's got to finish the animation, then it should do it.
Touch me.
Yeah. That was weird. Because I'd already stunned him.
The rocket was on the way and he grabbed you, so he has to finish.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that fully upgraded stomp is
So isn't
pretty
there?
key here.
There's one other thing you can do here. I heard that it's actually possible to cancel out one of his animations at the end or something.
We tried it and didn't seem to actually be.
Oh, was that a thing that you
was
thought?
it was a bug that
was-
probably got fixed.
yeah.
Okay.
Right before they shipped
That's
the game.
right.
So before they shipped the game, there used to be a bug where you could cancel out one of these animation things, but that was fixed before
Yeah.
Okay.
we shipped the game. So, because that's another thing too, is like sometimes your memory is like, we used to be able to do this bug, and you have to check to see if you can still do it, because a lot
Yeah.
of things actually get fixed right as they ship it.
Yeah.
You.
Frogs.
You are just not killing me.
Yeah.
Frog guy there.
So now this thing.
Yep. And this should be it.
Okay.
And
Go.
time.
Hey! Fastest time.
Better than you've done yet.
Yeah. Despite the game screwing you over on pretty much every occasion it can,
This
actually
is,
it's the
this is your
fastest.
this is your personal best right here.
It's a
Well,
It's
for
a solid
timing,
time.
like
Okay.
I said, like we never actually physically timed our stuff, so it's
Gotcha.
so yeah, in terms of actually timing it, this is actually the fastest.
All right.
Wow.
Well, good job,
Nice.
man.
Personal world record. Personal world record.
Personal record. Yeah. So we have an ending here. So if anybody in the chat wants to see the ending, go ahead and cycle through. What are the endings that can be?
Well, let's see. We have the retcon, Saints Row, so you'll recreate the Earth. The one I just skipped past. This one, you go see God and He gives you all the answers. I believe this one's the Aisha one. Nope, this is New Homeworld, and you'll be able to reestablish humanity, become the king of hell, and then this is you reunite with Aisha. So
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what's
we
the interest? Ooh, looks like Retcon's got a couple.
Yeah, so we'll keep it rolling while we're talking about this. But yeah, they're telling us to submit this to the leaderboard. I mean, it's recorded. We'll put it up on stream on YouTube next week so people can watch it.
So looks like Retcon's the win.
Yeah, it seems like the blue ending. I'm not sure what the blue ending is, but
Mass Effect.
Oh, there's a blue ending?
oh my
shit!
Congrats!
Here, you gotta squeeze around behind the couch so they can see
Yeah.
you.
So
Need some more of that horn. That sweet horn. Yeah.
there we go.
That was awesome. Good job, dude.
Thanks. That was Xavier, one of our interface artists. He just came in here just to play air horns.
And we get Johnny Gap as a police officer.
It's really her.
I can't wake up in the morning unless I hear that air horn.
It doesn't make sense.
That's how your alarm goes off in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I wake up every morning.
Brimstone's gonna talk.
You get used to something, you just can't get away from it.
Holy shit.
You love the World Cup, don't you?
Yep. It used to be Vuvuzelas, but after I heard that horn, it's like, nah, I'm switching to this. It's my jam now.
All right.
There we go. Now it's the credits.
All right, guys. Well, that is the end of Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. I hope you enjoyed us speedrunning this. 54, 56. They're telling us to submit it. It's not a bad run. So
Yeah.
I'd say you did a pretty good job. So
Yeah, it was an awesome.
Yeah.
But despite everything, it could have been faster.
Yeah, I mean, that was still pretty fast considering, you know,
The Rambulance hated
the
you.
Rambulance and...
That Spire didn't want to let you go.
Sometimes the Spires liked me, sometimes they didn't. It was sort of a 50-50
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I mean, one of the APCs blew up. Like,
Yeah.
that's,
I almost
that's
lost
a significant. Yeah, that's a significant amount of time
You
there.
got really lucky on that second one.
Yeah. I was like, just give me a little bit. And so, yeah, but the things that we were able to show, hopefully they can help to optimize the speedruns even further. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's 1,000 XP, I think, 1,150 with
once
the
you
two
have the
upgrades.
bonuses,
The
yeah.
bonuses.
So it's
Yeah.
like that's a
Upgrades.
lot where you don't have to go hunting around. The only downtime is that you have to
You have
drive and you
yeah.
have to
You have
find
to-
them.
yeah.
So there is a little bit of a push pull, but
Yeah.
if you can find where to sneak it in, it's probably a lot easier than praying for them. Because I know this number of the speedrun commenters have mentioned so they just like
You have no idea where it is. You
Yeah.
just hope it shows up
Yeah.
to help your speedrun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I heard at SGDQ at least. So
like
Yeah.
you hope
They're-
it spawns and you take advantage of it.
it's a
when it
pretty
does.
reliable way to get an APC.
Yeah, no, it's guaranteed. Like it'll be somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you saw in like one of the last ones, the one that blew up. Like
Yeah.
I had to go all the way down to the south part of the island, and it's
Yeah.
there. It's just you have to search for it.
So yeah, we actually, I mean, there's a lot of QA people here. I'm sure they still
Oh, yeah.
know how to go pretty quickly through some other games that we've made too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we have a few people here that have been veterans and been on a number of past projects.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's it take if you're Volition or to get in to be Volition QA? Aren't we hiring some QA right now?
We have hired a new wave, and I would say look on the website to see if we currently are hiring.
Yeah.
And I mean,
You gotta live here though, right?
no, we've actually like some people who aren't local have come in, so like it's
Okay.
certainly not.
It's not a requirement to live here, but like you have to come here.
Yeah, it's
Right,
certainly
you have
going to
to
make
live
it
here to
easier.
do it.
Yeah, it's going to make it easier to live in the area, whether it's Illinois, Indiana, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had people come from like Phoenix and like Utah and stuff, so it's possible if you really want this and you can sell yourself.
If you really want to speedrun Saints Row all day.
well, like,
you love it.
speedruns aren't the only things we do.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's also art, right? Because Morgan was here telling us about art testing, so
Yeah.
like it's a different side
Yeah.
of testing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the primary, like, as much as it sounds weird, one of the primary things I do is actually art test. Like, I don't touch the gameplay too much.
gotta run fast and then art test.
Yeah, but the advantage is
It's like 2 extremes of 2 different kinds of testing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the advantage of art testing is the fact that I know the city inside and out, which is why like
Yeah, which is where you,
Yeah,
where you
that's
know
the
all
creepy
those things.
one.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Like
like
on SR4, I could see a building not in the city and tell you exactly where it was in the city,
yeah.
only because I had to fly around it 92 times.
And when you guys were doing the SR2 run, like a month back or whatever.
Oh yeah, when we were just
everywhere you went, like I knew exactly.
I knew exactly where it was.
Yeah. So it's like you just knew like intimately like that's it. Like specifically SR2. Like
there were a couple times I'm like, just jump over the wall. There's a hole in the ground right there. You can show off that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've tested on Saints Row 1 and 2 for like grand total of probably like 3.5 years. So I know.
Wow.
I know Stillwater very, very well.
Yep.
How long have you been working here for, anyways? I think you told me once, but
yeah, I started back February of 06, and I had a brief stint after RFG and SR2 wrapped up, where I was not here for about 9 months, and then came back for RFA. And otherwise, I've been here grand total probably about 8 years.
Okay. How long have you been here for?
It's about 3 to 4.
Okay.
I worked on SR2 with him. I was not here for SR3. I've been here from SR4 on.
Wow. Okay. Man.
So yeah, you came back.
Some legacy shit here.
Yeah.
The legacy challenge. Just this Friday, they're going to do a little meeting here, and they're going to talk about some of the people who have been here for 10 years, like just crossed the 10-year threshold.
Right.
And there's like quite a few people that are on that list.
Yeah, I saw the plaques.
Jeff Harris is one of them. He's
Harris.
Yeah,
this time?
he's doing his 10-year.
Yeah, that makes sense because like he was
The immaculate Jeff Harris.
Yeah, he was here since SR1, and like I mean, a lot of the like QA guys that started on SR1 were here for 9 years. So yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think I saw a stack of 15 of those. Like
I think it's like 12 or 13 people are gonna cross being here for 10 years, and it's like every year we do this, and it's like
more.
It seems like it keeps getting more and more. Like when I first got here, it was like 3 or 4 people were crossing the 10-year threshold. Now it's like every year it's like 12. It's crazy just how many people come here and stay here.
Yeah, now we're having people cross the 20-year mark.
No. The company's only gonna be around for 20.
There's at least one person.
But 20-year.
Like I'm not
is
saying
not yet.
I'm not saying now, but we're getting close.
No, 20-year anniversary for Volition is going to be next year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 19th.
Well, the thing is that we've had people
month.
here before Volition was Volition, like back when it was Parallax.
And they're because they're counting it that way.
I'm guessing because I mean we have. Why am I blanking on their names?
it's okay,
but
it's okay. We'll do something. We'll do something special for stream.
Like I know we have at least definitely people over the 15 and some coming up to the 20, if not over the 20-year mark. Because I mean, Volition itself has obviously not been around for 20 years, but before it was Volition.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Before they just split from Parallax and it became Outrage and Volition.
Yes. A lot of history. There's a lot of history in this company, and we'll have to figure out a way to do something special for it. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
But
there's some ideas.
Yeah, if you guys have any ideas out there, let us know what you guys like to see for, once we're doing 20-year, how many months? Like 10 or 12 months from now?
4 guys, 5 crews.
Yeah.
I just saw in the comments like 4 guys, 5 Chris. I'm like, I'm not sure.
So I think this would be a good time to wrap it up. So.
Yeah, it's exactly 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Again, we're Volition doing our weekly stream. Couple things. Let us know if you like the whole speedrun thing. If you want to see some more speedrun sweet strats.
Yeah.
Personal world records.
Gotta get that out.
Yeah, we can do that for other games too. I don't know though. We'd have to figure out how to do something for Saints Row because it would take 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a Saints Row.
SR2 would be fun.
There's
definitely a couple things that the community never found.
Yeah.
Take off time.
I don't know. Does the community actually speedrun SR2?
Yeah, there's some speedruns SR2 out
There's some
there.
videos up there.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. It's a classic at this point.
It is.
And again, if you want to let us know what you like, what you want to see, we're doing our annual fan census. It's in the panel just below the stream on our Twitch page.
In chat right now.
It'll be linked in the chat. If you fill that out, it's really helpful for us. It lets us know what our fans are into and what they want to see and all that. It's really useful.
And then too, also, if you like this, tweet at us, do on our social networks. I'll go ahead and I'll post our Twitter here. You can follow us, DS Volition. And
okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
5 hours, 30 minutes.
5
5
hours,
hours, 3 minutes.
3 minutes for Saints Row 2. You guys said you could do it at like 2.5?
That's for co-op.
Oh,
for
cool.
co-op.
So
Well, like I did a single player run.
he's definitely beat it single player after I left.
Yeah, single player run I did it in 3 hours and 45
Whoa.
minutes. But the thing is that you have to keep in mind, like, since we don't like use an external
Right.
clock, we
That's
use
the in-game time.
Oh, the
so we
in-game
don't know
time.
what the...
so it's
yeah.
it's probably closer to about 4-ish, maybe 4:10, depending on like load times and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
They're saying that the Survey Monkey link is broken. We will fix that.
There were some other
eventually,
links
but
getting posted in the chat that were also like not working for some reason, but
I'll check it really quickly.
yeah, we'll be
Oops! Oh, bananas. Okay, we will get that. We will get that fixed here really soon.
yeah, it'll get fixed soon. But yeah, keep an eye on that link. Be able to take the survey there. And yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching this speed run. Hopefully we'll be able to do like an SR2 run at some point. So that'd be pretty interesting.
Yep.
Again, I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the video production assistant here.
I'm Alex Mejia, video producer.
I'm Ryan Mansfield. I'm a QA tester.
and I'm Chris Dubois.
And thanks for watching. See you next week, next Thursday.
Bye, guys.
See ya.